I still remember getting the phone call from our management, you guys got the Rush tour. And I was blown away, not only to, play with some huge heroes of mine, but to be playing those venues. Suddenly you get to rock out in a 10,000 seat arena. This is the real thing. And so I remember the first day going to sound check, walking into the catering room, everybody's eating lunch, and Geddy Lee is sitting there having lunch. And I had told myself before walking in the building, I was like, it'd be cool, you get to be on the road with these guys for a couple months, no need for any drama. I saw Geddy, and I lost control of myself, and I just ran up, Geddy, man, I love it. I'm sorry. It was just great. I was completely starstruck seeing those guys, and of course I regained my composure fairly quickly. But it was a total blast, and they were completely nice. At the same time, it was hard for me to really, sort of stick my nose into their dressing room and become pals, just because I felt like, hey, I don't want to be in the way. We're the support band, they're doing their thing, and I was 22 years old, and they're different generation. They've got 10 billion albums sold under their belt. They're legends. I'm in this band starting out. So I just tried to stay out of the way. And maybe the thing that had us bond the most was when I got the drill caught in my hair. And it was just so unbelievably funny that they couldn't help but, come into our dressing room and congratulate us on, one of the best Spinal Tap moments ever to happen to a rock band. So, but they were really friendly, actually. They one night, Geddy's guitar tech, or I should say bass tech, came up to me and he said, here's a cassette from last night's show. He said, learn the last tune, and when you've got it learned, come up on stage and you can jam it with us. And I was like, I said, the band invited us to come jam. He said, no, we'll surprise them. And I'm like, I don't know if Rush is the kind of band that likes to be surprised. He's like, no, if don't worry, if they're mad, it's my idea. So I was like, okay, so if the song was a tune called In the Mood, actually, that's why I think I'm going bald. But anyway, however In the Mood goes, it was that tune. And I learned it, of course I learned it overnight. I was excited. So I came up to him, I think I got it, I learned it, and what are we gonna do? So he plugged me into a little rock band or something. And I come up on stage, and of course Geddy and Alex Neil have no idea that I'm supposed to come up, so they're looking at me like, what are you doing on stage? But I was in the monitors, they could hear me, and they could tell I knew the tune, so they kind of went, okay, this is all right. And I did the back-to-back jam and maneuver with Alex, and they were all smiling, and within about 2 shows they of inviting me up there, they ended up inviting the whole band. So Billy, Eric, and Pat all came up, and there's actually some YouTube footage of us doing that, and it was great. But it was also like the ultimate high school revenge, because I had sort of a rival in high school who was a huge Rush fan, and we played Pittsburgh, my hometown. I thought, man, if he's at the show or he hears about this, I really, this is going to be just unbelievable revenge. Here I am on stage with his favorite band, and my favorite band too. So that was just great, amazing, surreal times playing with those guys. Thank you, Rush. Thank you, Geddy. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Neil. You guys are unbelievable.